Updates on Trending Now with Ria Abdul.
Well, good morning once again, Nigeria, and it's time for Trending. I've said good morning before, but I'm saying it again. Good morning, Nigeria. How are you guys doing over there? I've left you guys. So now let's find out what's trending on social media, and I'll start with this story. The Independent National Commission has expressed willingness to allow eligible Nigerians without permanent voters card to vote in the 2027 general elections, but insists that such a move must be backed by legislative amendments. Now, the Chief Press Secretary of the INEC Chairman, Rotimi Oyekomi, told The Punch on Wednesday that the Commission was committed to expanding voter access through technology, but emphasized that legal provisions must be updated as well. He noted that while PVCs remain valid for those who protest them, further elections could also have voters use slips that they have downloaded from the INEC official website for accreditation. All right, and he said that this shift would lower costs, ease logistics burden, and curb the misuse of voters' cards. We'll take a couple of tweets on this. I think I have 2 tweets on this. So this is quite a lengthy one. It says, if INEC replaces PVCs with computer-generated voter slip, corrupt actors could clone QR codes, inject ghost profiles using NIMC secured data, and also breach or swap BAF's firmware. So this is quite a long one. Let's take another tweet. Let's have one more tweet. And this one says, eager to legalize voting without PVC, but not eager for electronic transmission of results. Okay, wow. Before I go to the team, let's take one more story. Now, the Federal High Court in Abuja has granted the Economic and Financial Crime Commission permission to arrest and detain 6 promoters of CBEX over an alleged investment fraud involving over $1 billion. Now, Justice Emeka Nwete gave the ruling on Thursday, April 24th, after the EFCC lawyer Fadila Yusuf moved an ex-motion that the judge stated that the detention will be pending the conclusion of the investigation and potential prosecution of the offenders. Let's quickly take some tweets on this one. This says, as it should be, severe repercussions for promoters of get-rich-quick scams. There's also a huge gap in the oversight functions of the financial regulatory agencies. I think we have one more tweet there. This replying to Yaba Left Online, he says, we need to see their pictures when arresting them for confirmation. Let me just quickly go to the team. You know, we're talking about CBEX. We've spoken about it a lot of times on the table. And now they're saying that 6 people, which they have mentioned their names, should be arrested. Quickly, what's your take on this?
I mean, that's a natural course for me. I don't even need a court judgment to want that to happen. $1 billion US from so many Nigerians, that is daylight robbery. And those people should be arrested, prosecuted, and made to face the full weight of the law. Now, I'm talking about allowing PVCs or not PVCs. You know, initially I was okay with it, but when you want to look at the intricacies that are involved, I think they should just better the system of using PVCs, and we continue with PVCs. That thing that says you can download whatever from the INEC website, it's going to bring a fresh bucket of fish, and we don't need that.
Okay.
Absolutely. I like the fact that the government is going on to addressing this matter of CBEX. It goes to show that they are interested in how Nigerians, you know, get financially stable. Yes, we know we have our issues, but the fact that government has decided they are going ahead to addressing this matter, bringing these persons to justice, is very, very good. But we need to know that they are being prosecuted. We need to see their faces. We need to understand their network, who the people that were working with them are. Have they refunded people their monies? These are critical issues that have to be addressed, because so many people lost monies in this CBEX scam of a thing, but all of them must be brought to justice and funds refunded to people. Yeah. Then for INEC, they have come out to say that it will help them cut costs, the matters of not having PVCs, because they spend so much, and the majority of Nigerians seem to not understand the essence of having the voters' cards and all of that. I think that there has to be more education for people, as much as they are looking at, cutting costs and also ensuring that they have a seamless process. There will be so much persons traffic to their website that could cause problems for them, like we saw during the election. So they have to weigh the pros and the cons and decide where they want to be at this point. We know that cutting costs is a major for us as a country, but what are the pros and the cons with that decision?
Well, it's a good innovation for me, but then there will still be legislative bottleneck next for them to be able to sail this through, because they have to go through different debates and all of that. So I doubt if that's going to even materialize for 2027, but it's a good way to start the conversation. It's just like living, walking the talk, talk about technological innovation. Look at Canada, look at New Zealand, look at Estonia and the UK. You don't need your permanent voter cards to vote, to register your interest in your candidate. So one way or the other, it's a good innovation. When the Biebers was coming, we're like, these, but one of the tweets said, uploading it to, they are not eager to upload it to the, server, but they are eager. But it's a way to go for me. So we keep evolving, and democracy is evolving.
Right. All right, amazing. Now moving on, Yenkofie, let's go to Ghana, where Ghanaian actress and filmmaker Juliet Ibrahim has spoken against some television stations in Ghana, violated intellectual property rights by rebroadcasting her films without her permission. Now, according to Ms. Ibrahim, she said the films were originally uploaded on her YouTube channel, but have since been airlifted and put on stations that do not have access to do that. And she's telling them to desist from it. She called on relevant authorities to take a good action to protect the rights of content creators, saying that privacy possesses a serious threat to livelihood and the growth of the film industry. Now, her complaints come as also we've seen similar people like Omoni Oboli also speak about it. But quickly, let's take some tweets on this one. This one says, Bimbo Ademoye said it and got dragged. You're a daughter of the soul, so let's hear what she has to say now. Okay, we have one more tweet. It says, it's so heartbreaking that the entertainment industry has become this way. To keep your sanity through while dealing with them. We're here for you all. So Juliet Ibrahim is a Ghanaian and she's saying this. All right, so let's move on from Ghana and take you all the way abroad. Let's talk about Justin Bieber. Now, Justin Bieber raised eyebrows on Thursday, the 24th of April, after he shared a series of cryptic and emotional Instagram stories, including a message that read, "Your Bible can't save you." Now, the post, which included commentary on religion and his relationship with his wife, Hailey Bieber, quickly went viral and sparked concerns among fans. In one of the stories, the pop star wrote, "The feeling of guilt can be relieved. How? Not by going through church or reading your Bible, but just receive that God forgives." The message is forgiveness, just for forgiveness, who the culture never forgiveness. All right, so let's quickly take some tweets on this. This one says, no, he's right. It's his personal relationship with the author and finisher. It's more than just the book. Let's take one more tweet on that. It says, no, you need a relationship with God. I feel he has a relationship with God. He's troubled soul, but he can't get through this. He needs to lean into God. So that's it from Justin Bieber. Well, that's all our stories, but quickly, let me have your take on Justin Bieber as well as Juliet Ibrahim all the way from Ghana.
Well, with social media and all that, intellectual property of a whole lot of people is being trampled upon, and it's a major, major issue for those that are really investing monies to put these things together. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal, and I think the Ghanaian authorities should take a look at it and see how they can solve it, so that other African, if they succeed, other African countries can take their model. Well, for Justin Bieber and saying he doesn't need the Bible, wow. I don't know how to comment on that. If your relationship with God is that important, the Bible is the way that shows you how to better that relationship with God. So it's neither here or there for them.
Right. So, interesting from my perspective. I think that Justin Bieber just has a lot going on in his mind right now. He often comes up to say one or two things that is neither here nor there. So I believe that he would sort himself out between he and God at the end of the day. And then for Juliet Ibrahim, I think the Ghanaian authorities, like you have rightly pointed out, need to address this. But Ibrahim,
very quickly because of our time, I frown strongly against intellectual property, and I think that should be taken very, very seriously, because I know that if you look at Ghana Act 690 of the intellectual property, you can be liable to pay 6,000 Ghana cedis, or for 3 years imprisonment. So they should take it very, very seriously and be mindful of what they do.
Absolutely. All right, tomorrow is Ria Abdul's birthday.
Happy birthday to you,
Ria, we are celebrating.
Okay, gentlemen, because of time, one word to describe Ria Etuma.
A fireball.
Okay, one word to describe Ria from me, the fashionista.
And to me, I think Ria is an idiot.
On air?
Yes, and this is what I mean. Ria is intelligent. She's decent. She's impressive. She's optimistic and talented.
No.
So are you smiling at you idiot?
Well, happy birthday, Ria. We wish you all the very best. Of course, your life is right ahead of you, and there's so much that is promising for you. So have a great year,
Congratulations, Ria.
Congratulations. Enjoy your day tomorrow. It's tomorrow, actually. Well, this is where we have to draw the curtains on the program for today. Let's let you know that the views and reaction of all our resource persons are theirs and have no connection with TVC News. Up next is Your View with the ladies, and afterwards this morning with Yori for Larry. Do stay safe. Bye for now.